Hello, my name is Arch Brooks, and I'd like to welcome you to this demonstration of the Brooks Computing Systems Programmer's Workbench. In this particular installation, we're going to review the C++ source code generator. Similar to the Delphi source code generator, the C++ source code generator puts up a dialog for us, and it wants a family ID. We'll say BCS C++ demo. And we will tell it that we want no data for this particular demonstration, and we'll click OK, and then it wants to know where it should store the code. So let's go back and select a usual location. We'll make it under the Win32 folder and under the 2015, and our source code has been generated. We have a full-fledged C++ program sitting out there now that we should be able to go in and compile and run. Hello folks, we now have our C++ builder application active, and we have the program that was generated by the source code generator, and we click on the run button and the C++ application comes active. We have styles, skins for these applications, and they take effect as soon as you double click on them. And there's several different types of styles that are available, and you can tailor them to your liking. But here is the full-fledged C++ application with no data. And now we will return to our C++ source code generator. We have the generator active. We'll call this one C++ DB demo. And we'll tell it we want a single table to be included in the code generation, and we click OK. It wants to know where we'd like the source code placed. We tell it, and then we have a dialog for aliases that comes active. And we'll traverse down here and select a data table, and now that source code has been generated. We should be able to go to the C++ builder compiler and run that application. Well folks, here we are. We're in the C++ builder compiler, and we have our program, the BCS DB demo program, and we'll click on the button here, and it ran. We have a database navigator, we have a grid, we have a memo control for those types of controls, and we have a fully functioning DBMS, and the source code was generated by the Programmer's Workbench C++ code generator. All right folks, we will return to the C++ source code generator once again, and we will give it a family ID, C++. We're going to call it the BCS CPPMD, and that's for the BCS C++ master detail. We click OK. It wants to know where we would like the source code to reside. We'll click the normal place, and then it comes with the alias. And similar to the Delphi code generator, it has this dialog box, and it wants us to select a master table and then also to select a detail table. Here's the key for the master, here is the key for the detail, and we'll click OK. And the source code program for the master detail scenario in C++ has been generated. Hello folks, we're in the C++ compiler, and we have our source code, the BCS PWB, which is the C++ master detail. We have that source code active here. We click the Run button. It compiles and the application has run. You'll notice that we do have a master detail scenario, and when we click on the master category, we are switched over to look at the details, which is typically what you want to do with a master detail scenario. And there you have it. There's a full-fledged application, and all that we did was to go through and use the source code generator. While we're here for the skeptics, here's the source code that it generated for the main dialog. And then there is its representation. Well, thus far you've seen the C++ source code generator produce an application without data, one with a single table and also one with a master detail table. I've been writing these code generators since 1974, and I have written code generators to produce various source code for languages, including the Delphi and the C++, COBOL, Pascal, Assembler, Fortran. Fortran was one of the first code generators that I wrote in the early 70s. And so this is going to conclude this portion of our demonstration of the BCS Programmer's Workbench. Hope you enjoyed the demonstration. Please stay tuned for the remaining series of the Workbench demonstration in this series.